Viva Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. How I wish that there were more than 24 hours in the day.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the man you came to see, George Wallace.
Get your thinking caps on. Make some noise up in here. Make some noise on this side over here. Make some noise over here. Show them how to do it on this side. Make some noise over here. That's what I'm talking about. One more time. Let's give it another shot. Make some noise over here. Everybody make some noise up in here. Come on. Like you come to have a good time.
George Wallace. Come on and make me jump. George Wallace.
I'm completely different than most entertainers that you will see in Las Vegas. I don't come out here trying to be a phony, trying to be your friend, and where you from? Where you from? I could give a damn where you from. Since I was 6 years old, always wanted to be a comedian. Told jokes in school, told jokes in college, and told jokes while I was working. But always wanted to be a comedian. I'm one of the luckiest people in the world to be able to do what they wanted to do since they were a kid. And I do it every night, and I wake up in the morning looking forward to going to work. I got the greatest job in the world. Last night I had dinner at Emerald's place. Have you been there? Oh man, that food is so good. Emerald, he took it up a notch. Emerald knows how to, and what's his hook? Man, that food was so good, he took it up a notch. I got my check, I said, damn! I think he took it up a couple notches here. The reason I got started in business is because of Red Skelton. When I was in grade school, and he would tell jokes and make people laugh with the Freddie the Freeloader, Clem Diddlehopper, and all of these characters. I would just fall out, and I would take these jokes back to school. This was at first grade. That's when I wanted to become a comedian, when I was 6 years old. And so I started liking Red Skelton telling the jokes, Red Fox, Red Buttons, people of color, Pinky Lee, you know what I'm saying? As a child, the person that influenced me more than anybody else, the people that influenced me, there's a guy named George Wallace, Sr., my daddy, and my mom, Mary Wallace. We grew up in a neighborhood, a little place called Linwood Park in Atlanta, Georgia. We still have the house there, the family house there, and we love it. Came up in a community where they were not my only parents. Everybody in the community, they were my parents. We had to respect everybody. You walk down the street, hey. If you walk, when I was a kid, you were walking down the street and an older person was sitting on the porch and you didn't speak to them, they would stop you. Hey, boy, don't you see me sitting up here? Yes, ma'am. Well, what you gonna do? Hey. These young kids, you know what, they do things we never thought about doing. They can, I don't even want to tell you about these young kids. They can talk back to the parents. We couldn't do that, could we? I couldn't talk. My mama used to drive us down to the cemetery. She drove us to the cemetery. She said, Junior, this is your plot right here. You can use it now, or you can use it later. But you're not going to be talking back to me up in here, up in here. When I'm on stage, this is my living room. This is my sex, and this is my drugs. I never did any drugs, and I guess I never had any sex either. But when I'm on stage, I mean, I can't explain this to you. My best friend, Jerry Seinfeld, will tell you, David Brennan would tell you, Steve Harvey, Chris Rock, all of these guys will tell you there's nothing like being on stage. So we're going to talk about some things here tonight. This is your show. Every night we talk about something. You tell me what you want to talk about, and I'll talk about it, no matter what the subject is. Let's talk about some topical things, things that are in the news in the last 6 months. So let's do that. Give me a subject, anything you want to talk about. Politics, we'll talk about politics. That's easy to talk about because there's so much going on today. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Let's start talking about politics. Even with the economy. You know, Dow Jones was down today. And you know what that means to people like me and you? Not a doggone thing. I don't even know who Dow Jones is. I know he's very moody. I come up in the school with Johnny Carson and Jay Leno and all these guys, and we are a clean school. And I have nothing against blue material. Nobody did it better than Richard Pryor. Eddie Murphy did a great job. Chris Rock, all these guys. I just don't do it. But I can out-curse all of them. Off stage, I can out-curse all of them. Bernie Mac, I can out-curse them all. But I just don't do it on stage. I don't know why. I think you can tell any joke you want to tell without profanity. I can do a dirty joke just like that. It doesn't bother me. And just use a different word. When I'm in charge of this country, no foreign aid, Ernest, ain't nobody getting nothing. For 2 years, we keeping all our money in America. You know what I'm saying? We're still giving money to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Matter of fact, if we can't pronounce your name, you ain't getting diddly squat up in here. Coming to Las Vegas is this is the toughest audience in the world, by the way. It's not regional. I mean, you can go to New York City and do a great job. You can go to San Francisco, Atlanta, and do a great job. But there's nothing like Las Vegas. These young kids don't think like baby boomers. Case in point, I was at McDonald's yesterday. My total was $2.78. I gave the kid $3.03, and all hell broke loose. Sir, what's the 3 pennies for? Little 19-year-old manager, sir, you got a scheme going on here? They pressed the silent alarm, and police came and locked me up. And all I wanted was a quarterback.
Wallace's brand of observational comedy is unique and hilarious. He finds humor in the familiar with his famous catchphrase, "I be thinking."
What makes me laugh the most is seeing other people laugh, and just simple things in life. You know, like just you can be driving, and simple things in life make me laugh. Like I'm driving down the street the other day, I see Baskin Robbins ice cream. This made me laugh. 31 flavors. I'm thinking all my life, Baskin Robbins has had what? 31 flavors. No progress whatsoever. I'm thinking, come on, Baskin Robbins, come on, be creative. Look at Ben and Jerry's. They got Chunky Monkey and Cherry Garcia. Be creative. Little things like that make me laugh. Driving down the street, you see a quiet hospital zone. Nothing making noise but the ambulance. Woo! Little things like that make me laugh. I saw a store, sign in front of a store. They sell clothing. The sign said, they sell blue jeans. If we don't fit your size, we'll give you a free pair. That's what the sign said. You know, I'll be thinking, a free pair of what? I mean, walking around a pair of culottes, I think about things like that, little things like that. People can say some stupid thing. Somebody said to me, I got something exactly like that, only it's different. Man told me, my wife gonna die when I tell her I saw you. I said, well, don't tell her. People can say some stupid things. I'm in 7-Eleven, I had a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, 3 bananas, a loaf of bread, 6 Coca-Colas, a moon pie, honey bun, and a bag of skins. Cashier, you want a bag? I said, no, I want you to help me tote this crap out to the car. Just stupid things people say. Anybody want to be in my business, this has got to be something you want to do, because there's a lot of this show and there's business. It's not just the show. I love doing the show, but when you get off stage, there's a lot of business. There's a lot of malarkey. Is that another way of saying BS? There's a lot of malarkey. How you spell malarkey? See, that's another thing I got to deal with, too. Write that word down, malarkey. There's a lot of words you don't hear anymore, like bloomers. You don't hear the word bloomers anymore, do you? But people that want to get into my business, it's got to be something you want to do. It's the greatest thing in the world, and I wish everybody enjoyed their work like I do. Like I said, I love coming to work, and I tell people, I'm going to start a little seminar and telling people how to live and how to enjoy life and enjoy your family. And blood has nothing to do with your family. Never forget that. Sometimes your best friend can be closer than your family member, so enjoy your friends and love everybody, and if you give love, love will come back. I love giving laughter. I be thinking. Go and ask me, George, what you be thinking? I be thinking, how come is it when dogs bark at night, they have to get that last bark in? You ever hear dogs barking at night? Y'all keep laughing, I'll keep barking. I be thinking, how come is that people that snore are always the first to fall asleep? You need your gas and electricity turned on. You got to stay at home all day and wait for the man to come out. Yet if you don't pay your bill, you don't have to be anywhere near your house. I be thinking, go and ask me, George, what you be thinking? I be thinking, how come you never see Boy Scout cookies? You should come see me. If you have a problem, if you're sick, if you got a financial problem, if you're getting a divorce, you should come see me and laugh it off. You're still going to get the divorce, but, you know, at least you'll be able to laugh it off. Laughter is the greatest medicine in the world. When you get off this airplane, wherever you are, you go to Las Vegas, come to the Flamingo. I just signed the contract. I came in here for 30 days. Then they said, can you stay for 60, 90 days? Then all of a sudden, it was 6 months. They said, we think you should sign for another year. So I did sign for another year. I'm probably going to be here for another 15 years. I be thinking, how come is it when you order a $9 Domino pizza, by the time it gets to your house, it's $13.95. And when you open that pizza, who is that little white table for in the middle of the pizza? seeds on this little white? Is this for the roaches? I want to know. The greatest compliment I could ever get, not money, when people walk up to me and say, Mr. Wallace, I just want to thank you. My husband passed away 6 months ago. This is the first time I had a chance to laugh. I want to thank you. People walk up to me, Mr. Wallace, a year ago, I had brain surgery. Never laughed in 1 year. Thank you.